In this video, I'm going to be teaching you about UTM tracking, what it means, how to set it up, specifically in Facebook Ads Manager. Now, UTM tracking simply is a kind of tracking that helps you to identify your traffic source, to know where this particular traffic you are getting on your website is coming from. If it's coming from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, TikTok. It also enables you to know the exact campaign in your ads manager that is giving you a particular result. If you have like 10 active campaigns in your Facebook Ads Manager and you want to know the exact campaign that is giving you the most number of sales, the most number of leads, you'll be able to track this when you set up UTM tracking. Even your ad creatives, UTM tracking enables you to see the exact ad videos, whether it's your testimonial video or your image creative or your carousel that was giving you a particular result. You'll be able to see the respective creatives and the results they gave you. If you've ever been in a situation where you were running TikTok ads, LinkedIn ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, and you want to know the exact result you are getting from the respective platforms, all you need to set up is UTM tracking. If your client has ever asked you, oh, since we are running ads from different platforms to our websites, I want to know the particular platform that is giving us the best results. With UTM tracking, you'll be able to see all these results and then know the platform that is giving you the best result, the one that is not giving you the best result, and the one to focus on. I believe you now have a background knowledge of UTM tracking. Let's proceed. UTM simply means Auction Tracking Model. Is a method of adding special tags called UTM parameters to your website links so you can identify where your visitors, leads, and sales are coming from. This is a typical example of a URL without UTM and a URL that has UTM. You can see the first URL, https adexperte.com/course. It does not have any UTM. Now see the second one with UTM. There is https adexperte.com course UTM source equal to Facebook and UTM underscore medium. You understand it better with time. Just follow me. Why should you set up UTM tracking in Facebook ads? I've already explained. Without UTM, if someone clicks your Facebook ad, visits your website, the only thing you see is the Facebook traffic. Okay. You may not know the exact ad campaign that gave you that traffic, the exact ad, the exact content that brought in that particular traffic. But with UTM, you'll be able to know the exact campaign that gave you this particular traffic, the exact creatives, the exact ad sets that gave you the traffic, the sales, the leads on your websites. Like I said before, if your traffic is coming from different sources like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and the rest, with UTM tracking, you'll be able to identify the respective sources and the results they gave you. You will see everything on your Google Analytics. Now, I personally divided this UTM tracking setup into 3 different stages. The first stage is the UTM parameter setup in Ads Manager, where I show you how to go to your Ads Manager and set up these respective UTM parameters. The second stage is the Google Analytics setup, where I show you how to create your Google Analytics, okay, which is called GA4. This is exactly where you track all the activities, all the events, all the results. This is where you see the different sources where your traffic is coming from, the different sources where your sales and leads are generated from. Do you get? Now, the next stage is where I show you how to configure this Google Analytics that you have set up into your WordPress website. So let's proceed with the UTM parameter setup in Ads Manager. I'm going to log into my example ad account. If you don't know how to get your ad account, just type www.facebook.com/adsmanager. Is going to take you to your ad accounts. If you are using phone, ensure that your phone is in desktop mode. That's the only way you can access your ads manager with this URL I mentioned. So assuming you are in your ad account, select sales campaign or lead campaign or traffic campaign and then click continue. I'm going to go straight to the ad level because that's the exact place I need to set up these UTM parameters. But before it loads, let me quickly explain the 4 main UTM parameters we have. The first UTM parameter is the UTM source. This is where your traffic or your visitors are coming from. In this case, it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, Google, email, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn. The next UTM parameter we have is called the UTM medium. This is what tracks the type of traffic. Is the traffic from paid ads? Is it from organic search? Okay, so that's what this medium stands for. Sometimes this medium, if you are specific to Facebook ads, the medium could represent ad sets. The next kind of UTM parameter we have is what we call the UTM campaign. This is what signifies the exact campaign that is giving you a particular result. Now, the fourth UTM parameter we have is what we call the UTM content, which tracks the exact advert. That's the exact ad or the ad creative that's giving you a particular result. Do you get? So those are the four UTM parameters we have. With this being said, this is how to set up the UTM parameters in your ads manager. Go to your ads manager, get to the ad level, scroll down to tracking. You can see the tracking here. Now, have you seen build a URL parameter? Click it. These are the URL parameters. For the campaign source, click here and select site source name. For the campaign medium, click here and search ad set name. For the campaign name, click here and select campaign name. And then for the campaign content, click here and select add name. You can see what is saying. Name-based URL parameters will be set to the names provided for your campaign, ad set or ad when they are first published. We will use those names as the parameter values during replacement. You can still edit your URL and campaign, ad set or ad names, but the parameters will always refer to the original names. Have you seen? Good. So we are done setting up our URL parameters. We are just going to click apply. Have you seen where it is reflecting? Good, that's our URL parameters. Now you can see this. We will store your campaign, ad set and ad names when you publish this, and we'll use them during replacement. It's still what I just read. So you are good to go with the first stage of this UTM tracking setup. Hi, this is stage 2 of the UTM tracking setup. In the first stage, I talked about UTM parameters setup in Ads Manager. This second stage, I'm going to be talking about Google Analytics setup. And in the third stage, I'm going to be showing you how to configure the Google Analytics to your WordPress website. So to set up your Google Analytics, the first stage is to go to your Google account and type google.com/analytics. Click search. The link is going to take you here. Click get started today and then click start measuring. The first step here is to create your account. And to create your account, you're going to click this my new account and then type your account name. Select this and then click next. This is the property creation stage where I put my property name. My property name could be my business website. Use any name of choice. Next is to select my country, Nigeria. Next is to select your time zone. Once you select your country, the time zone will be selected by default. Then select your currency. When you're done, click next. So here is the next stage where you select your business details. Mine is currently 1 to 10 employees. So select your business size, select your industry category. So my category should be internet and telecom. Once I'm done, I'm going to click next. And this takes me to the next stage, which is the business objective stage. So if you want to track sales, basically, if you are using e-commerce website, you can go ahead and select this drive sales. If it's leads you want to track, like your lead form, the number of leads you generated on your website, the calls and the rest, you select generate leads. If it's traffic you want to track, the traffic source and the rest, you can select traffic, right? But then if you select everything, it does not affect anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and select everything. So once I'm done, I'm going to click create. So this stage is where you approve or accept the terms of service of Google. Once you have accepted, click I accept. Over to the data collection stage. Come here and select web if you're working with website. It's going to take you to where you set up your data stream. So the first thing you do here is to paste your website URL, which I just did, and then add your stream name. In this case, my stream name is going to be website WordPress AdXperte. Website. Now the enhanced measurement has been selected by default. You can still go ahead and check the events you're going to be measuring. So you don't have anything to do here. Just go back and click create and continue. So this is basically all you need to know about setting up your Google Analytics. In case you don't know, Google Analytics is the tool that collects, reads and reports your UTM parameters. This is basically where you track all the results from your different traffic sources, all the sales you have generated from different social media platforms, from different campaigns. This is where you see all the results. Welcome back. This is the third stage of the UTM tracking setup where we configure our Google Analytics with our WordPress websites. This allows all the event that is being collected by our websites from different sources to be sent to and properly tracked in Google Analytics. Okay, so once you have set up your Google Analytics as we just did, the next step is to log into the back end of your WordPress website. Remember, you can use other sites, but I'm using WordPress website because that's what most people use. So the first thing you want to do here is to go to plugins. Here is the plugins. Select add plugin. Come to the search bar and search Site Kit. In case you don't know, this Site Kit is a plugin by Google that allows you to connect your WordPress website with Google tools like Google Analytics and the rest. So once you have searched this Site Kit, click install now. My Site Kit has been installed. I'm going to click activate. Once it is activated, I'm going to find the Site Kit plugin here. We are going to click the Site Kit right now. It will bring us to this interface where we select this, and then scroll down and sign in with Google. Now I'm going to log into the Google account I used to create this Google Analytics. If you have more than one Google account, you have to select from any of them. Okay, I just have one account here and I'm going to be logging in right now. Once you have signed in, click continue. Now SiteKit wants access to my Google account. I'm going to select all, check all the boxes and click continue. Next is to verify. We are already verified. Click next. Turn on metrics in your dashboard. Click allow. Set up search console. Click setup. Then set up Google Analytics. Click next. As you can see, we have connected our WordPress website to our Google Analytics. You can see the account name, the property name, and the data stream name. Next is to click complete setup, and that's all. Congrats on completing the setup for analytics. Connect more services to see. Alright, it has gone out. You can see it's gathering data for the previous events that has happened on this website before this analytics was connected. So if you want to track your traffic, you come here, your content, you come here, your speed, monetization, and the rest. So for traffic, this is where you come. This is all you need to know about UTM tracking setup for Facebook ads. In summary, if you want to set up UTM tracking for your Facebook ads, The first stage is to set up your URL parameters in your Facebook Ads Manager. The second stage is to create your Google Analytics account. And the third stage is to configure your WordPress website to your Google Analytics.